Hello and welcome to the newest episode of the Arts Overlook. I'm your host, Colby Campbell, and in every episode we examine the best and latest arts and entertainment in the Cedar Valley. On this edition of the Arts Overlook, we'll get an exclusive preview of Lampost's original Christmas production, Befana. Don't go anywhere. The Arts Overlook starts right now.
Art is thriving in the Cedar Valley. It's everywhere. But if you don't know where to look, you could miss it. This is your local arts perspective. This is the Arts Overlook.
For the past 35 years, the Lampost Theatre in Cedar Falls has provided a unique Christmas show in an intimate setting. But this year, they've really outdone themselves. The little-known story of Befana, a completely original holiday show that ties in themes we're all familiar with, is told through excellent acting, music, and technology to create a show that will engage kids from 1 to 99.
Well, this show is really magical, I would say.
It's kind of a musical fairy tale. It's based on this ancient Italian Christmas legend about La Befana,
who delivers gifts to children in other countries on the other side of the world instead of Santa Claus. But Befana's story is that she had a chance to go with the wise men when they were following the star to find the newborn king, but she told them she couldn't go with them because she had to finish her housework. So she never got out to follow the star with them. And later she had a change of heart and went off journeying to find the child. But ever since then, she's been journeying on, goes from house to house at Christmas time, leaving gifts for the children just in case one of them might be the child she seeks.
It's kind of following her story afterwards. There's the original legend about her and what she's done, and this is kind of the follow-up to that and seeing where her life has gone since then.
But we took that legend and then we kind of spun off of it. This is many centuries later after Befana has been seeking and seeking for years. And as many of us know, as we get on in years, sometimes we get to a point in life where we've been after the same goals for so long and we start to question, is there really anything there to find? What happens when the journey doesn't hold so much adventure anymore? So Befana is kind of down in the dumps about that, but she has a strange encounter with a mysterious boy who's running from some unknown danger, and as she tries to help him out, she has a whole brand new adventure that we follow along in the play. Well, it's easy to be in the dark about the show because it's brand new and we're still creating it. It is our 35th Christmas production over the years. So we're excited about it. We're pulling out all the stops this year. It's, as I said, a brand new musical.
The music in the show is really good. A lot of the story unfolds through these beautiful melodies and harmonies that are created with the entire cast and just some very special music. And it's always neat when music that's never been heard before comes to life, especially through a play where there's a story with it and visuals.
We're using a lot of new techniques for projection and mixing video and motion graphics in with the live performance. We wanted to give this a real kind of a fairy tale storybook feel.
And I'm very, very excited about the projection. There's projection mapping that is so creative, and I haven't seen much on the stage.
And so the technology has really allowed us to do that and do some exciting things with just 3 cardboard tubes and a few white objects become all sorts of settings, probably a dozen settings throughout the play, and transform in kind of magical ways. I think it'll bring a lot of delight to the audience. And I think it'll be fun for people of all ages. The story, of course, the fairy tale aspect is going to appeal to kids. The adventure, it's kind of there's a bit of intrigue and mystery going on, so that's going to appeal to a lot of age groups.
It's just neat to hear a different culture's story and kind of go into that in depth. I think there's a lot of thematic similarities.
The themes are kind of classic for Christmas time, but also the particular role of Befana, questioning her long journey in life and what's at the end of the road, I think that brings the appeal into older audiences as well. So definitely the spectacle and the visuals will appeal to kids, and the whole fairy tale type of feel, I think, is popular among all ages at Christmas time.
I think it'll inspire a lot of wonder again in children. I think sometimes we get so used to doing the same things every day. We watch movies or look at our computer screens, and then if you come to a live show, everything is unfolding and coming to life right in front of your eyes with real people that are there. So I think it kind of inspires the wonder of Christmas again in a new way, and thinking, wow, joy is real and fun can be creative.
It's really an opportunity to just delight in something, and ideally take something away from it also, but it really is just a chance to kind of get away from regular life.
We're trying to say, look, this is a world where there's a lot of heavy things right now. I mean, we're dealing with a lot of things in the news and uncertainties in our future, and it's important sometimes to go back to those simple kinds of stories that we embraced as children, but that have messages that can resonate throughout our lives, messages of hope. Hope is a big theme in this play, and I think this is a time right now where people need that message of hope and need a bit of sparkle in their lives.
If the Christmas season becomes a drag because, oh, we gotta go buy our Christmas presents and make plans and cook and stuff like that, it's a way to remember why we're celebrating.
This show can highlight some aspects of the holiday season that can be kind of a refresher, like a breath of fresh air, I guess.
So not only a break from all that, but from the rest of the world, but I also think this is an opportunity to see original theater. I mean, I'm not saying this is going to fly on Broadway or anything like that, but this is something that nobody has seen before. Nobody else will be doing.
It's something unique that you won't get to experience otherwise.
I think local art is a really important thing. I know I've always found it really neat just that Lampost is doing original theater. Yeah, I think it's a very unique thing to come and witness something that was written and produced like right here in-house.
This is a chance for people in the Cedar Valley to say, hey, this is something that's entirely homegrown, and let's get behind and support it.
Befana will run at the Lampost Theatre from December 4th through December 20th. You can reserve your tickets by visiting their website at www.lampost.com. That's all for this episode of the Arts Overlook. Thanks for watching. I'm Colby Campbell, and we'll see you next time.